General Hospital spoilers report Drew Quartermaine, Cameron Matheson, has been hiding something awful, and when it comes crashing down, whether it's a lie planted by Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, and Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrous, or Nina spilling the beans about her own steamy past with him, Willow's trust in Drew is bound to go up in flames. Reeling from the heartbreak, she may end up turning to Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, for solace, and with his own marriage to Brooke Lynn Quartermaine, Amanda Seton, crumbling over her secret baby with Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna. These two wounded souls might just spark a scandalous affair. Will Chase and Willow seek comfort in each other's arms? Once again, Willow thought Drew was her safe harbor, but she's in for a rude awakening. Picture this: Carly and Nina, in a rare tag team move, plant evidence of a whopper lie in Drew's house, maybe forged docs or a shady document, exposing him as a fraud. Or maybe Nina, fed up with secrets, drops the bomb that she and Drew had a fling behind Willow's back. Either way, the truth will hit Willow like a freight train, shattering the bond she has built with him. Her faith in Drew's Golden Boy act is bound to be toast, and with Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, already distant, she will have nowhere to turn, except into the arms of someone who gets her pain. Enter Chase, Port Chuck's resident good guy with a broken heart of his own. He's still coping with Brooke Lynn's bombshell revelation. She's got a kid with Dante, his best bud, and Dante doesn't even know it yet. Chase and Willow, both nursing wounds from their wrecked relationships, might find each other in a moment of raw vulnerability. What starts as a shoulder to cry on could turn into something way steamier. With Drew's betrayal fresh and Chase's marriage in shambles, is Willow about to embark on her third affair? When this hits the fan, the Corinthos and Quartermaine clans are in for a wild ride. Michael's head will explode if he finds Willow tangled up with Chase, especially after Drew's mess. Brooke Lynn's secret baby drama with Dante will only fan the flames, and poor Dan's cluelessness might not last long once Sonny Corinthos, Maury Spinard, starts sniffing around. Nina's role, whether planting lies or confessing, could make her public enemy number one, while Carly smirks from the sidelines. Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott will love the chaos, but will Willow and Chase be able to weather the storm they ignite? Keep checking back for more GH news and spoilers just ahead. Drew Cameron Matheson, has always tried to be the man who does right by the people he loves, but lately, his actions haven't been measuring up to his promises. As his focus remains fixated on Aurora Media and his alliance with Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, his relationship with Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, has suffered in ways he hasn't even realized. Willow, a woman who once prided herself on her unwavering loyalty, is about to find herself on the brink of temptation. But when she ultimately makes a mistake she can't take back, will it be Drew's fault for neglecting her, or will she be forced to take responsibility for her own choices? Either way, their relationship may be on borrowed time. Drew has been spinning plates ever since he got out of Pentonville. He wanted to dive right back into the corporate world with Carly by his side, and he's been working tirelessly to keep Aurora Media afloat. But in doing so, he's failed to make room for Willow in his life in any meaningful way. At first, Willow was understanding. She admired his work ethic and his drive, especially since he lost so much time while being imprisoned. But as the months dragged on, she started to feel like an afterthought. Whenever she expressed concern about his long hours, his absent-minded responses, or his lack of effort in their relationship, he brushed it off as temporary. Just a little longer, and things will settle down, he'd tell her. But a little longer kept turning into more late nights at the office, more missed dinners, and more moments where she felt like she was living with a ghost instead of a partner. Willow has been through hell and back in the last year. From battling leukemia to facing the potential loss of her mother, Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrous, she has endured so much emotional turmoil. She thought having Drew by her side would give her a sense of stability, but instead, she feels more alone than ever. It doesn't help that Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, her ex-husband, has been nothing but supportive. Even though they're no longer together, he still goes out of his way to check on her. Whether it's offering to take the kids for an afternoon so she can have a break or simply listening when she needs to vent, Michael's presence in her life is a stark contrast to Drew's absence. For the first time, Willow is starting to wonder if she made the wrong choice. Maybe she should have stayed with Michael. Maybe she mistook gratitude for love when she accepted Drew into her life. And maybe, just maybe, she's about to do something she never thought she was capable of. Enter the newest complication in Willow's already troubled heart. Jack Brennan, Charles Mazur. The former WSB agent turned mysterious Port Charles newcomer has been making waves since his arrival. With a sharp wit and a rugged charm, Jack has an undeniable presence that draws people in. But it's his unexpected gentleness with Willow that makes her feel seen in a way she hasn't in a long time. They first cross paths at General Hospital when Jack comes in with a minor injury. Willow, always the compassionate nurse, tends to his wound and finds herself unexpectedly drawn to his easygoing nature. There's something refreshing about the way he talks to her. No pressure, no expectations, just genuine interest in who she is as a person. One encounter turns into another, and before she knows it, she's looking forward to seeing him again. It's innocent at first, just casual conversation, friendly smiles, and the kind of attention she's been starved of. But deep down, Willow knows she's playing with fire. Michael may not be married to Willow anymore, but he still knows her better than most. He's the first to notice the shift in her demeanor, the way she seems lighter after work, the way she's more distracted at home, and the way she suddenly has a lot to say about a certain Jack Brennan. At first, Michael tells himself he's imagining things. He doesn't want to be the jealous ex who oversteps his boundaries. But as time goes on, he starts to wonder if Willow even realizes the path she's heading down. He pulls her aside one evening and gently asks if everything is okay with Drew. Willow, caught off guard, stammers out a half-hearted reassurance. But Michael isn't convinced. And when he later sees her and Jack sharing a moment that looks a little too intimate to be just friendly, his suspicions grow stronger. Ironically, the final push that sends Willow into Jack's arms isn't something she does. It's something Drew does. In his relentless pursuit of success, Drew makes a business decision that shocks everyone. He sides with Carly against Michael in a major deal involving ELQ. Willow is stunned. She knew Drew and Carly were close, but she never imagined he'd betray Michael like this. After everything Michael has done for her, she can't stand to see him hurt, especially by someone she trusted. She confronts Drew, demanding an explanation. But instead of understanding why she's upset, he dismisses her concerns yet again, insisting that it's just business. That's when it hits her. Drew doesn't see the damage he's doing to the people around him. And worse, he doesn't seem to care. That night, as she sits alone with her thoughts, she gets a text from Jack. Rough night? Meet me for a drink. No pressure. She knows she should say no. She knows this is dangerous. But in that moment, she just doesn't care anymore. One drink turns into two. Laughter turns into lingering glances. And before she even realizes what's happening, she's in Jack's arms, his lips capturing hers in a kiss that sends her world spinning. It's been so long since she's felt desired. Since someone has looked at her like she's the most important person in the room. For the first time in forever, Willow lets go of the guilt. But when the morning comes, reality crashes down hard. She's betrayed Drew. She's crossed a line she can never uncross. And now, she has to figure out what comes next. Will Willow come clean to Drew, or will she bury her secret and pretend nothing happened? And if she does confess, will Drew fight for their relationship, or will he see this as the ultimate betrayal? And what about Jack? Was this just a fleeting moment for him, or does he want more? One thing is certain, Willow's life will never be the same. Stay tuned to General Hospital to see how this love triangle unfolds.